If you ever wish payday came any sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features, and one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the bill card, and more. Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you're focused on building credit or just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. I actually like the app myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code ACCESS, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what this app is designed for. Helping people like you stay more on top of their finances. And again, enter my promo code ACCESS, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign up process so you don't miss out. Peace, everybody. Welcome back to All Viral Access Media, man. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, but most importantly, man, make sure you share. Now, I'm pretty sure that some of y'all or most of y'all already seen this, but we have a professional audio engineer go by the name of Jeannette Brantley. She broke it down, she enhanced the audio, and yeah, man, you just hear it from her own words. Let's go.
Play this, I want to quickly explain what I did, what you're looking at on the screen, and why I chose to approach this audio the way that I did. As a professional audio engineer with experience in dialogue editing, dialogue cleanup, sound design, and post-production, I decided to work on that C-toe call using traditional audio processing techniques rather than relying on any AI voice separation or AI enhancement. My goal was pretty much to preserve as much of the original recording as possible while making the quieter dialogue and background audio easier to hear. So I basically used techniques such as subtractive EQ, compression, gain adjustments, noise reduction, frequency isolation, and other traditional processing methods. So what I did was I separated Vicky, the C-toe dispatcher, from Warren and the audio originating from the boat so that I can concentrate more closely on what was happening behind and around Warren, pretty much on the boat. And I specifically chose not to rely on AI because aggressive AI enhancements and voice isolation tools can sometimes introduce artifacts and distort the speech or create ambiguity around the sounds that were originally present. And for something this serious, I wanted my processing to remain as conservative as possible. You'll also notice time code and dialogue written on the side of the screen and pop up during each segment. That dialogue represents what I personally hear as an audio engineer while processing and repeatedly reviewing these sections. I'm pretty much providing it as a listening reference, not as a declaration that my interpretation is the only possible interpretation. And that's important. I want you to listen for yourself, use headphones if you have them, listen closely, and decide with your own ears what you believe is being said. And you can also return to the original unprocessed recording and compare it directly with what you're hearing here. You'll also notice that my time code may not match the regular timestamp on the original uploaded video. And that's because I'm working inside a professional post-production timeline, a digital audio workstation, basically using SMPTE time code, which in film, that's displayed in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. Film and TV timelines are completely different from timestamps that you see when you're watching regular videos or when you're watching a movie and you hit pause. So basically the time code on the screen is there to identify the precise location within my working session, not to represent the elapsed timestamp displayed by the original video player. And I hope that makes sense. For this first video, I'm sharing only approximately 37 seconds of the call. I originally intended to continue much further, but once I separated the dispatcher from the boat and started concentrating exclusively on the background dialogue, what I believed I was hearing became extremely difficult for me to process emotionally, and I needed to take a mental break. But I wanted to release this portion because some of the details that stood out most to me occurred very early in the call, like right at the top of the call. And so I'm gonna let the audio play. Read my transcription if you want to reference, but don't allow it to determine what you hear. I want you to listen first, listen again, compare it with the original recording, and then judge it with your own ears. I hope this breakdown helps. And my
Shut the fuck up!
You see that? Now you can tell that's actually what's being said for the simple fact it puts Nolan on the boat. What other name that can rhyme with Olin? Strolling, rolling. Oh my God, rolling. Oh my God, strolling. No, it's oh my God, Nolan. That literally puts him there, regardless if the enhanced audio or not. You hear Nolan, so what does that do? That puts him at the scene of the crime, or what we consider to be the scene of the crime. Let's bring it back again.
Shut the fuck up!
Who the fuck is Bart? Who is Bart? Nolan's freaking dead. Can we cover it up? You can't be talking about the shaft, Warren, that you were saying that you opened the shaft and you seen that the water was raised to like the battery and all that, right? You ain't talking about that. You ain't talking about the shaft. Okay, let's continue. You killed him. Is he really dead? Yes. Mind you, hearing all those girls, you hearing everybody that we seen on the video that was going on to the boat exactly at Warren Hudson's house or mansion. That's a nice fucking crib, but I don't care. But one more time.
Shut the fuck up!
Now we've been heard that. Get the F up. Damn it. Known as freaking dead. Now I listened to the live that TMZ just did. I can't play it because you know they're definitely flag it. But basically they were saying that what we are hearing is called text bias. Meaning, like if you reading, like as we looking at the audio right here and you hear the caption of it, we are read the text and not understanding that it could be saying something else. It's called text bias, something that they created. I don't even know, never heard of it. But that's what they're trying to say. We already know about the terrible media zombies. I've been labeled them that name. You understand what I'm saying? So again, everybody's still pushing the same narrative. They go on to say the black guy that be with Harvey said that they were saying instead of known as dead, that the battery is dead. It don't sound nothing like that. And the battery could not be dead because when they left around 4:31, they they didn't get told. They went all the way to Warren's house around 5:52, went to the Fort Bayou, those are bars, and turned back around. I guess they was dumping evidence because they literally turned right back around and went back to Warren's house around 6:06. And then around 7:19 went to the Fort Bayou launch, harbor launch, one of them. and got on that highway, which is Washington Avenue, that bridge, got on Route 90 to go to Biloxi. You understand what I'm saying? The police have to look at this. You don't think they've seen it already? I'm pretty sure they watching everything. It just gives them more evidence to overlook. That's one more time, and I'm gonna be quiet. One more time, man. This is effed up, man. One more.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
That is crazy work. That is real crazy work. Again, who the fuck is Bart?
Did I miss this? Who is Bart? Have you heard the name Bart before you've heard the audio? I have not heard his name, and I want to know who that is.
Me too. But let's check this out though.
Do you think Benjamin Crump being involved in this case made it better or worse?
100,000 times percent worse. Because why on the Tuesday after where has your civil rights been broken? Where has it been shown? You brought Benjamin Crump to stir up a community that's already tight knit. Yeah, we might not be best friends with everybody, but I promise, if you're talking about Ocean Springs as a whole, Ocean Springs is going to have Ocean Springs back.
Absolutely. And y'all are doing it now. Y'all are making sure that y'all are a tight-knit motherfucking family to cover up the evidence. So, of course, remember, he said in an interview it was over 50 people. It was a lot of people there. Matter of fact, he said it was 50 people that knew Nolan, but nobody didn't see him get sucked from the current of the water and went under. Come on, man. Who the fuck they think they... Oh, let me be careful because of YouTube. But who they think they fooling? But we have to understand, they have a community that is so deep enriched in the soil of racistness in the KKK. You already know. They're not going to say anything, bro. They not. Let's continue real quick.
110%. We back each other. Everybody I've seen, we back each other. And for them to push this narrative and really push it just shows me is like you have no idea who you're dealing with or who you're messing with. And I think he's taking the grieving parents and manipulating and turning this and making it sound all bad.
They keep... I don't know what's wrong with people because they thinking that we supposed to be just dumb. Like we don't understand the history of Mississippi. See, he's in close proximity to whiteness. I mean, it's okay. Do your thing. We just ain't cut from that cloth. I mean, we cool with people. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying hate everybody, but we have a long history. And we understand the history, so we're not oblivious. So when, like I said last night, when people wants to be in close proximity, it's almost by default they start looking at us or the world through their lens just to be accepted. You understand what I'm saying? And overlook the history and overlook the even recent examples to prove the kid get what the people that was lynched, the kid that was lynched at the on a campus in Mississippi. Something Reed. Look, the same autopsy fucking lady, the coroner lady, and the other one that was that drowned in the kids threw them in the water and they drowned. And they said that it was what was it? Not that kids. It was another one that was undetermined, and a boy that was pushed in the water, knowing he couldn't swim, something to that effect, and died as she ruled it accidental drowning. And look what she's doing with Nolan Wells. Look at the examples, but let's keep it pushing real quick.
Only
Crazy.
person to ride out there with us and in with somebody else. I mean, we had multiple people in our group that rode out with us and rode in on someone else's boat. And that, like I said, that's not an uncommon thing to do. You know, I mean, a lot of people do that. I could name probably 50 people out there that day that ran out with somebody and ran in back in with somebody else. So, I mean, it's not like it's an uncommon thing, but it's not like we just left him there or my friends just left him there. Nolan made a decision to stay on the island after my friends asked him multiple times and told him to get on the boat, and he decided to stay.
And I heard the girl that he was with, Katie, had text somebody.
People, how they changing the narrative.
That she heard people yelling
Correct.
for Nolan to get on it. Is that
Yeah,
true?
and I have a picture of that. She texted my buddy, and the next day everybody was panicking, and everybody's texting Katie, you know, because she was obviously seen with Nolan the whole day at the island. Katie sent a message to my buddy the next day and said, you know, this is the last time I saw him, you know, he's really sweet. But she also mentioned that the last time she saw Nolan was when my buddy was yelling at him to get on the boat. And she was...
But why she never said that? So again, they trying to spin the damn narrative. And let's add on to Katie. Katie could really be the reason why Nolan is dead. She could be the only reason. She's really the missing link here. And why she's not speaking up even further after the autopsy, even after the interviews with the boys that just came out on a Officer Ruckus. Okay? Why is she not coming out? I mean, was she threatened to keep her silence? You let me know. Somebody said this.
Judge Ashley Cole, if you had a case that involves a murder and the murderer makes a phone call to his mother and tells her that he killed his best friend, and the mother gives instructions to the son regarding the murder, regarding the phone of the friend that he murdered, and you give instructions on how to retrieve and delete things from off the phone of the victim, would that be called accessory after the fact? Would that be obstruction of justice? Would that be tampering with evidence? Judge Ashley Cole, you are the mother of Warren Hudson, who seen and took part of calling 911 when the body of Nolan Wells was on that boat. Did he call you at any point? And did you give him instructions on what to do with the body of Nolan Wells? Did you give him instructions on what to do with the recovery of the phone that was not in the possession of the victim who died? Are you guilty? Accessory after the fact. Are you guilty? Obstruction of justice. Are you now a judge or a criminal?
Now, let's go to Warren Hudson's crib. Again, this is exactly where he lives. And this is where I conclude this video. Everybody, please make sure that you share this video. Please make sure that you like and comment in the comment section. This is where he lives at. This is where everybody left from. And like I said last night on my live that y'all need to check out, which was a great live. Look at all these houses going across all of this. You meaning to tell me there's no cameras? Hold on. Right here. Hold on. This is his. Hold on. This is his house right here. This is his home. This is where they left from. Hold on. Now, y'all remember the footage. Y'all remember that footage when you see them getting on the boat right here and you see that pool? That footage that everybody saw? Are you meaning to tell me all of these houses, because there shows the camera at that house, you meaning to tell me there's no cameras along this coastline right here? You meaning to tell me there's no cameras that seen anything when they left this way? Are you meaning to tell me that? That's what I want to know. They left from right over here. Came right here, 552, after they came back, went to the old Fort Bayou, turned around after dumping or whatever they had to do. It came all the way back to his house, which is literally like right here. This is Warren's house. Came back around 6:06 and then go all the way over here. Meaning to tell me there's no cameras going along this coastline? There's no ramp. I mean, excuse me, no, I'm just waiting for it to clear up. There's no camera when you're going up this ramp, this way you get your boat pulled. This is where they came from. There's definitely a camera right here on this business. So they could see them going this way. There's literally a camera right here at this traffic light. There's a camera there. I already did the due diligence a week and some change ago. And they got on this highway right here, Washington Avenue, made a left, which is to our right on Bienville Boulevard. I call it Goodville, same thing. All the way to take Route 90, they go to Biloxi. There's cameras all over the place. So you meaning to tell me? Are you meaning to tell me that no one thought about looking at the cameras to check their path, where it was going, if the boat only had the GPS system that everybody know of at this moment? So the police didn't think to look at, just to make them look good, just to make the boys look innocent as they're portraying themselves to be. But y'all ain't check the cameras. I know where all the cameras are. They could track their every movement. But did they try to subpoena? No. This shit is a cover-up. This is a cover-up. Did they look at their phones? Who made a text? What Miss Ashley Cole said? Because you could get timestamps on when Warren, I'm just going to say allegedly, called his mother to let her know what just transpired and everything that we heard in that audio. They say, like, come on, black people, come on, there's no snitching thing, come on. If somebody did something, come on, tell the police. You don't want to kill them around you, do you? Come on, just stop snitching stuff, man. Come on. It's nothing but destruction, man, in your community, man. Set an example, man. Okay. But y'all make sure that y'all stick to a code of no snitching. How hypocritical. How hypocritical. Y'all cover each other all the time. Y'all go by the biggest code of no snitching. You know what I mean? Hey, hold up. Let me leave y'all with this. Remember that footage of them, everybody getting on the boat in back of Warren's crib? Remember that? Remember that? When they left to go to Horns Island. But did anybody wonder where's the footage of them coming back? What was it like when they came back to Warren's house? Because when they left Horn Island, they went straight to Warren's crib. They went straight to the house. And that's when they left around 5:52, came back 6:06 to 7:19. They ended up over there at the Fort Bayou Harbor Launch, whatever. Remember that? Where's the footage to that? Were they in a panic? Were they freaking out? Was there blood stains on the shirt or something? Come on now. This is how you know it's a cover-up. But hey, it's all right, because it's all white. I've been here long enough, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. And kiss my ass.
Hey, shut the fuck up! David, Bart.
Nigga.